Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and we shall bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we shall support our great leader, ŨŽ Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make and put the Fulani Janjaweed to shame. He said, the enemies of Biafra are weeping as Fulani political elites betrays them. They thought that hating Biafra and working against Biafra will give them what they wanted. But they were disappointed. They were disappointed. They thought that fighting against ₦ż Kanu and Biafran restoration will help them achieve their dream with the help of the Fulani Janjaweed. The Fulani Janjaweed have no interest in the progress of Biafra. That's the truth. They have no interest. They are just using Biafran efulefus and traitors to destroy Biafran struggle to freedom. That's what the Fulani Janjaweed are doing. Peter Obi, former Anambra State governor, and a One Nigeria unity beggar, is the only serious Igbo politician who wants to help Nigeria come 2023. He wants to help Nigeria. But the Fulani Janjaweed will never allow that. Peter Obi, sensing the Fulani plans, their wicked and evil plans in their political parties, he ran out. He ran out and dumped the Fulani political party because they were being deceived by the Fulani Janjaweed. But the other Biafran governors, especially the Rivers State governor, ؙŽ_MNK, stayed back, hoping that his Fulani friend, the governor of Sokoto State, will help him become the presidential flag bearer. Because in the time past, it was Wike that helped the same Fulani Sokoto governor, Aminu Tambuwal. But because of the Fulani agenda, Tambuwal betrayed his Biafran friend, Governor Wike. He betrayed him and abandoned him. Primate Ayodele, a Yoruba cleric, whom I believe does not know what he's doing. He does not know. He does not know what he's doing. He claimed that God did not call Peter Obi to be Nigerian president, and that he shouldn't have left the Fulani political party. In some ways, I agree with him, because he's right. He is right because there won't be an election in Biafra land come 2023. And the zoo called Nigeria would have disintegrated. So who will now become president of a disintegrated Nigeria? No one. So that's why I said I think he's right. Obi can be president in Biafra land. Other Biafrans, Wike can be president in Biafra land. They cannot be. But they should know that instead of wasting their time and risking their life with the Nigerian Fulani elections, they should channel their energies into actualizing Biafra nation. That is what they should do. You know, I don't know when Biafran politicians will learn that supporting one Nigeria is a scam and evil. P2B has a wonderful and great plan to help Nigeria. But the Fulani Janjaweed, who are pretending to love Nigeria, will never allow him to help Nigeria get better and come out from the shambles it is right now. You know, the Fulani Caliphate and their political elites are not ready to transfer power to Southeast or even to the South. That's the truth. They are not ready. Because they have not completed their Fulanization agenda. And they believe that they have the strength to subdue any other region. And that is why in the 774 local governments, they created more than 60% of those local governments in the north that has no population. No population at all. Just barren lands. The only time you see people in those local governments is when allocations have been distributed to the local government. So they just come there, they share the money, and they go back. So they gave themselves 60%, even more than 60% of local governments. They gave themselves 19 states and gave the South 17 states. Even with the 17 states they gave to the South, they still come down to the South and use divide and rule tactics to divide the South the further. You know, the Fulani Janjaweed are wicked. They have deceived the northern Christians for so long. Look at the way they killed the Sokoto Christian girl. They killed her. Yet, none of the northern Christians, none of the Fulani Janjaweed or northerners came to help the family. Rather, it was a Biafran cleric that gave them a house, that gave them a car, that changed their life. This should be a lesson to the northern Christians that Biafrans love ₦ļausas. Biafrans love northern Christians. They love them so much. The only tribe that are not indigenous to Nigeria, that is the Fulani, are the problems. Not that Biafra hate them. Biafra does not hate Fulani, but Biafra does not want the Fulani Janjaweed to use their terrorists to overrun Biafran land. That is what we will not allow. And that was the essence. Biafran leader, ﷺ Kanu, our great leader and prophet of our time, established the Eastern Security Network to protect our forests and bushes from invasion of Fulani terrorists disguising themselves as killer herdsmen. You know, the Fulani political elites, in their desperation and fraudulent political parties convention, have caused collapse of Nigerian naira. Streets and roads in Enugu and some Biafran cities were completely deserted as economic and social activities were grounded to mark the Biafran Heroes and Heroines Day in Biafra land. The celebration is marked by Biafrans on May 30 every year to pray for Biafrans who died for the struggle of freedom and independence during the genocide Nigerian civil war in Biafran land between 1967 to 1970. Over 5 million Biafrans died, excluding women and children. They were gruesomely murdered by the Fulani jihadist Nigerian military with the help of the British, European Union, and other international allies of the Fulani Caliphate, especially the Islamic nations. After the civil war in 1970, the Fulani jihadists continued killing Biafrans, but it became worse since 2015 when the Fulani terrorist jihadist grand patron Buhari came into power. The Efulefu, former Imo State Governor Rochas Okorocha, was arraigned in court for $2.9 billion loot, but Fulani Accountant General Idris, who stole 80 billion naira and another 90 billion naira was discovered, is yet to be arraigned by the Fulani Control Economic Financial Crime Commission, EFCC. Yet, Biafran Efulefus are still supporting the fraud called One Nigeria. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.